All right, Shalom. This is Sa'an Bar Yasha Allah. I just want to go ahead and with a quick update. All right, tapping into an article that I ran across, and normally Yahoo will be having some updated information. I just wanted to throw this out there. All right, it says Russian troops have seized their first major Ukrainian city since the start of an invasion ordered by Russian President Vladimir Putin. The New York Times reported the port city of Kherson, located 126 miles east of Odessa, has a population of roughly 300,000, which would make it the largest local city to come under control of the Russian forces since Russia began its invasion last Thursday. If reports of its capture are confirmed, there is no Ukrainian army here, Kherson's mayor, Igor Kalikiv, told the Times. The city is surrounded. It says, read on down as you see the video. They are on the grounds of the city. It says, I brought on volunteers to help gather up bodies. This is the point. It says I've brought on volunteers to help gather up bodies, and we're burying them immediately because many of the bodies have been blown apart. Kyiv told the Times, if we can make a photograph, it makes sense to try to identify them. But if not, we put them into bags and bury them that way. Right. And as you can see, all right, they have troops and, people walking around, whatever the case may be, or the Russian military. Right. So I just want to go into a quick precept, to let you guys know that that's exactly what's coming to America. All right. And, in the midst of World War III, and this same exact thing that's happening right now over there is going to happen over here in America, man. All right. It says Revelation chapter 11, verse 6. It says, these have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues, as often as they will. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them, and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because the two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fall upon them which saw them. Right. So basically, in the time of, the book of Revelation, the Most High is going to come back. All right. And a lot of our people are going to be, dead in these streets. All right. Because the Lord is going to bring a terrible judgment to this place called Babylon the Great. And the Lord said that their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. All right. Because America is, spiritually called Sodom, and the house of the place of captivity, where the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, that make up the 12 tribes of Israel, is brought over here, all right, on cargo slave ships, man. All right. But ultimately, when the time of World War III actually comes, and those nuclear missiles, all right, hit this place, all right, and when the hour of temptation come and Jacob's trouble come, it's going to be a lot of dead bodies in the streets of America, man. All right, same thing that's over there in Ukraine is going to come over here to America. All right, and I'm going to read on down. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying, verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Right. And that's the talking about the chariots, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is going to actually beam his elect up. All right. In that quick hour. All right. That hour of what? The hour when the great mighty city Babylon has fallen. Verse 13. And it says, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. In the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to Yahweh of heaven. Verse 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. Right. And that's exactly what's coming. World War III, man. All right. And those nuclear missiles are going to come. And, these dead bodies are going to be in the streets of America, man. Because a lot of all these jakes are they going to end up getting round up in these concentration camps and FEMA camps when they declare martial law. All right. They already have martial law in other places right now, due to the war. And that's exactly what's coming to America, man. So like I said, a lot of our people, need to take heed and turn back from their wicked ways. All right, because the trumpet is being blown right now to warn you guys what's to come. And a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the biblical Israelites, need to take heed. All right, because the Lord is going to come back and he's going to judge the earth with a mighty hand, man. All right. And the third war will come, man. World War III will happen. And those nuclear missiles will burn this place up, man. All right. According to the book of Revelation, chapter 18. Okay. And with that, I want to bring out one more lesson. All right, this is Amos. All right, chapter 9. And I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom." Right? What is the sinful kingdom? The sinful kingdom is America, man. All right? America that been, rape, robbing, and murdering, thousands and thousands of people and nations. All right? This is the place where all sin is at an all-time high, man. All right? But the Lord said he's going to bring this place down. Thus said the Most High. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." Right? But it says, "For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Like as corn sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth." Verse 10, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword." All right, and what is the sword? The sword is going to come from those nuclear ICBM missiles, man. All right, it's going to come from Russia, man, and it's going to tear through this place, man. All right, and the Lord said he was going to wipe everything off the face of the earth, man. All right, saving, all right, he's going to actually save a small remnant, all right, of the elect, man. All right, the 144,000 out of the men, women, and children, all right, they turn their ways back to Yahweh Shem Shai, and that's actually praying and repenting, and actually that's calling on the Lord's true name, man, which is Yahweh, and his son named Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so and also it's going to be a great day for the Edomites, man, as well, because the Lord is going to bring a great judgment towards Edom, man. All right, so as of right now, hey, you guys need to get prepared, man, because the same thing that's happening in Ukraine, all right, is ultimately going to come to America, man. All right.